When she's like, hi, he just keeps wanting money and drugs, and I got to get off this ride. So will you come and pick him up? She's like, I called your mom a little bit ago because I didn't know if I should call you.
It's all part of the Netflix documentary Untold, The Death and Life of Lamar Odom, out Tuesday, 10 years after his near-fatal overdose. A source tells ET Lamar asked Chloe to be in the doc, and she wanted to share what happened in her own words. She has nothing to hold back or hide. Lamar and Chloe have been on friendly terms.
If you could say one thing to Chloe right now, what would you say?
I love you, and thank you for being there for me when I couldn't walk or talk. You know what I'm saying? A piece of paper that says that we're not together no more. That love will never go away.
Savannah is now pleading with the people of Tucson to help them find a break in the case.
How can someone vanish without a trace? Someone knows something, even if that something is someone's been acting strange for the last 7-8 weeks. We can't be at peace. We can't go forward. We have to know what happened to her.
Yeah, growing up, it's not about me. It's about the group. 20 years later, to revisit this time in your life, to revisit this love triangle, how does that feel, being on the other side of it?
You know, I think the 20 years is what's so important there. The fact that we've all come so far from where we were back in 2004, 2005, when we were such little knuckleheads. You know, we had so much to learn, and so I think us all being in that position and experiencing this weird thing that was Laguna Beach at that time in the show, you know, it's nice to have this full circle moment with everybody and reflect a bit on just how far we've come.
Your trio was kind of the heartbeat of the show, for better or for worse. Their story was very much defined by you. Do you take responsibility for that? Do you put that on the producers? How do you view it now?
You know, I can only take responsibility for myself and how I played into that. I think that, of course, the producers, you know, really enhanced the story.
Cardi B gagging on stage during a show at Madison Square Garden this week when the word offset crossed her lips by accident. The rapper, who's on her Little Miss Drama tour through April, purposefully omitting her ex's name in the first part of the Bartier Cardi chorus, until the last line. Yeah, old habits die hard. The music video for the song, which was released as part of Cardi's debut album back in 2018, featured a cameo from Offset getting frisky in the back seat.
She just looked like, you know what I'm saying, a scrumptious piece of iron. Got some big things on the way.
Big things.
Those big things included a roller coaster 7-year marriage and 3 kids.
I went to that set, and as soon as we wrapped, I went back to college. And, you know, we're just all, it was a giant movie, but there are all these people who all have gone on to do such incredible things. And, you know, my heart is always with my Hunger Games family. Like Jennifer Lawrence leading that charge, just being the coolest person alive, and she still is. Yeah, I don't know. I loved it. I loved it all. And this is no exception. It feels like I'm learning so much from both groups of people, but especially this show. We've been together for like 9 years, 5 seasons, but we've known each other for 9 years. It's crazy.
Did you guys cry?
Yeah, all the time. I did. You know, it's emotional. But I'm just glad that, you know, seemingly it seems like we're gonna remain in each other's lives. You guys are stuck with me now. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, let's get to work.
You were just posing with the cast here,
Yes.
and they moved you out of the center to put Steven in the middle. Was that like a high school PTSD flashback?
Yes, it was. It was funny. I was talking to Kristen and Lauren. I said, should I move? And they said, no, just stay. You're fine. And then, of course, I said, I'm going to get moved. And sure enough, I was. But definitely, I think that, obviously, if you're a fan of the show, you listen to all the podcasts, you know that I had some things with Kristen and Lauren as well. And I was kind of, the joke that Steve and I have is that I got away with murder and he got all the flack. So
yeah, he's the one that's like nailed to the cross for pitting these two girls against each other. But on that reunion stage, who's hooked up with Talon? Every woman, even the one zooming in.
I think I did an interview today, and even the woman was like, she raised her hand. And I was like, this is embarrassing. You know, I think that young Talon had a good time. He had a lot of fun. Talon today he's boring. He's married, he's got 3 kids, he's got basketball practice on Saturday.
Aber die Menschen, die das miterlebt haben, haben nie wirklich darüber gesprochen, was passiert ist. Bis jetzt.
Wir feiern 20 Jahre Laguna Beach, die Show, die das moderne Reality-TV wirklich ins Rollen gebracht hat. Ich glaube, ohne diese Show gäbe es Real Housewives Vanderpump Rules nicht. Wenn man an diesen kleinen Kern einer Idee zurückdenkt, der sich zu diesem Popkulturphänomen entwickelt hat, kann man sich dann überhaupt vorstellen, welches Vermächtnis man hinterlassen hat?
Und ich bin so stolz auf die Show, die Originalshow, und so stolz auf diesen Cast, der zusammengekommen ist, um das Klassentreffen zu veranstalten. Was wir da erschufen, welches Monster wir erschufen, ob zum Guten oder zum Schlechten. Aber ja, ich bin super stolz auf das Vermächtnis der Show.